When you think about the greatest gaming consoles of all time, most people mention the PS2, the Switch, or maybe the Game Boy Advance. But there's one console that often gets overlooked, and it deserves way more love. I'm talking about the Nintendo 3DS. Released in 2011, the 3DS wasn't just another handheld. It was a revolutionary device that combined innovation, creativity, and a library of unforgettable games. Today, we're diving deep into why the 3DS might just be the best console ever made. Let's go. Let's start with what really matters, the games. The 3DS had one of the most diverse and legendary game libraries ever. Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate and 4 Ultimate. For many fans, Monster Hunter 3U and 4U were the first real taste of Capcom's beast-slaying franchise. These games weren't just ports. They were deep, content-rich experiences built for the 3DS. Monster Hunter 4U especially pushed the limits of the hardware with vertical movement, new weapons, and thrilling co-op hunts. The sense of community was real. Local multiplayer online lobbies, hunting monsters on a portable device had never felt so immersive. Pokémon. Of course, we can't forget Pokémon. From Pokémon X and Y, the first mainline 3D Pokémon games, to Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and later Sun and Moon, the 3DS era transformed the series visually and mechanically. New mechanics like Mega Evolutions, a fully 3D world, and online battling made this generation a major evolution for the franchise. Yokai Watch. Then there's Yokai Watch, Level 5's spiritual successor to Pokémon, with its own charm and a completely different vibe. Catching yokai, managing your team in real-time battles, and exploring detailed towns made it a surprise hit, especially in Japan. It even sparked an anime, manga, and toy empire for a while. But the magic of the 3DS wasn't just about the games. It was packed with fun, quirky features that made it feel alive, even when you weren't gaming. Street Pass and Mii Plaza. Remember Street Pass? You'd walk around town with your 3DS in sleep mode, and boom, you'd collect Miis from people you passed in real life. Suddenly, your Mii Plaza was filling up with visitors from all over. And those Miis weren't just for show. You could use them in mini-games like Puzzle Swap, where you collected pieces to complete 3D murals, or Find Mii, a dungeon crawler where your Miis fought off enemies using the Miis you collected via Street Pass. It was a brilliant way to turn real-world interactions into gameplay. Built-in apps. The 3DS also came packed with apps like AR games, where you could shoot targets on your kitchen table, or Face Raiders, a hilarious shooter that used your camera and made enemies out of your own selfies. Even the activity log was fun. You could track how many steps you walked and how much time you spent on each game. It turned your gaming habits into stats and achievements. All of this made the 3DS feel like more than a console. It felt like a little world in your pocket. The Nintendo 3DS was bold. It dared to be different. It gave us an era of unforgettable games, creative features, and a sense of playfulness that's missing in many modern consoles. It was more than just dual screens and 3D visuals. It was a social experience, a creative tool, a home for masterpieces. Even today, over a decade later, people still go back to their 3DS, not out of nostalgia, but because it still holds up. And that's why the Nintendo 3DS just might be the best console ever made. Thanks for watching.